I got money on myself.
For absolutely no reason, I locked him in the upstairs bathroom, like from the outside.
When it comes to Bruni, I've already beaten him this year, so just try and keep that going.
I really took offence to what you just said. Before most riders enter the freight of elite downhill racing, their story starts in the junior class. And in 2017, young Canadian Finn Iles was its star pupil. He took the overall Junior World Cup title in spectacular fashion, winning every race but one. Some say he might be the best ever to come up from that category. Now though, it's time for his biggest challenge to date as he enters the elite ranks. So I've come here to his home in Whistler, British Columbia, to see how he feels about this huge leap. I'm really jealous of Finn's hometown. Whistler is perhaps even more spectacular in the winter. It is taking my breath away. I'm going to go to his home now, where he lives with his parents and his brother Jack. How are you, Finn?
Yeah, good, how are you?
All right. Always happy when I'm in Whistler.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
You too. You want to come on in?
Yeah, man. Let's go and have a look. Well, you got a nice house, Finn.
Oh, thank you. My mom and dad bought it for me.
Did they? So you've really dominated in the junior category. You are the biggest news ever to go into elite from the juniors. What do you feel hearing that? What's the weight of expectation like on you?
It doesn't feel like it's too bad right now. I feel like I just gotta take it in stride, and I'm moving up a category as I've always done in my racing career. But last year I had a few good results in elite. I had a few,
Comparing your times,
yeah,
you
exactly,
mean? Yeah,
comparing them up into the elite. Consistently, like top 15. I did have a 7th place in Andorra, and that was on pretty much a completely even track. So that was a super good result.
Happy,
yeah, I was very happy about that.
Do you think like that being with those elite riders will bring more out in you, perhaps?
Yeah, I'm a super competitive person, and I have been my whole life, so I feel like just being in the gate with them, it's just gonna bring out more like competitiveness out of me, so I feel like...
You don't think you'll be awestruck by these? Because I guess growing up, you're young enough to have probably been looking up to some
Yeah,
of these
exactly,
riders.
yeah, definitely. Growing up, I was looking up to a lot of them, and I've been looking up to Luke for the last few years because, you know, he's on my team.
Now
and
you want to smoke him.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, let's talk about Louis. He's your teammate. I mean,
Yeah.
current world champion, twice a world champ already. He's done it young as well. I guess you probably aspire to be a little bit like him.
Yeah, for sure. I've kind of been like comparing my junior to him, and we're kind of having a little bit of a competition about it.
Who was the better junior?
Who was the better junior? But when he moved into elite, he stepped up big time. So
didn't he?
Yeah, first year he was top 5 overall, and I know I'd like to do that, but can't be just trying to follow what he does.
You've got to make your own path.
Yeah, exactly.
But will he help you? I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
Let's put it this way. He's helped you till now. Will the help stop now that you're competing against him?
We'll see.
This is a Canadian lawnmower. Sick, isn't it? Might get one. What influence has your family had on your career?
Quite a bit of influence for sure, because my brother, I grew up riding with him, and being able to follow him around and sort of ride with him as a kid really pushed me to try and be better than him. And it just helped me get faster as a kid. So I don't think I'd be as fast as I am now without having him to look up to as I was getting older. And I think just having an older brother that was really competitive as well, it just pushed me a lot to become a better athlete.
So Jack, you're Finn's brother. What was he like as a younger brother?
It was good to have someone close to me that was super competitive like me, you know. Obviously, we still went through all our quarrels and stuff.
Did you?
Yeah.
What's the worst fight you had, and what was it about?
For absolutely no reason, I locked him in the upstairs bathroom, like from the outside. I think I tied a string from one door to the other door and locked him in there. And locked him in there for 3 hours while my parents were out.
3 hours?
And then we started just fist fighting. And definitely some blood and stuff there. So the next 2 hours I spent apologizing, making sure he wouldn't tell my mom, which he still did.
You grew up together riding like brothers. What was it like when then you saw him cross the finish line and take his first World Cup overall?
Oh, it was amazing. I mean, I kind of knew that he was going to do really well because he was ridiculously good going into the first World Cup season.
What makes him so good?
To start off, he trains his ass off like every year.
Yeah.
Just absolutely trains super hard. Spends a lot of time in the gym. But another thing that makes him really good is like the mental side of things, right? Like his mentality for racing and training is so like set, right?
It's a massive part of it.
Yeah.
You can be the best mountain bike rider on the planet, but if you haven't got a head for it, you've got no chance.
No chance,
That's
exactly.
it. Wow. He's going for it. Skill. Yeah, dude. Ah! So Alison, you're Finn's mum. So before Finn was a mountain bike racer, skiing was his thing. I mean, how successful was he as a ski racer?
Yeah, he was really successful. He was the best in BC, arguably the best racer in Canada.
No way. And he quit the skiing because of the mountain biking, is that right?
It was an overnight decision. He came home and he's like, I'm gonna be a mountain biker. I don't think I'm gonna be a skier. And we're like, wow.
How did that sit with you?
It was sad to let it go, but he was so successful so quickly that it was the right decision, without a doubt. We've never thought any differently.
Finn Iles! Oh! We all want to go and eat sushi for lunch, but no, not till he's done this. So Finn enjoys a lot of success, but like any mountain bike racer, he has his bad days. How does he deal with those bad days?
Not that well.
That's what I wanted to hear. Do you think it's because he can feel the pressure on him, perhaps?
You know, it's interesting. Like, I don't feel like he feels the pressure. On race day, yes. Like on race day, if I'm at the race, I don't go to the pit. We have, and we learned quickly not to go to the pit.
It's over. He's done it. Boom.
Yeah, okay, now we can eat.
Well, I'm following Finn now to axe throwing. Yep, you heard me right. I'm going to get to throw axes all afternoon. Finn had better be pretty good at this. It doesn't get much more Canadian.
Hi, buddy.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't that go in? It's not as easy as it looks. So we're here for a game of Canadian darts. And I guess this is your first time going up what they'd call a senior.
Pensioner.
Right, let's just get on with this. Best of three, closest to the bullseye wins.
Okay.
And I've really took offence to what you just said. That's not bad. Oh!
You were closer. You were
Yes, I was. It's 2 fingers. At the moment, I'm in the lead. Dude, stay in the zone.
Oh, God.
Pressure is
Come
getting
off.
to him. I'm crumbling under pressure.
That one's mine.
You're closer that time.
Yeah.
It's 1-1. This is the decider. Who's going to come out on top?
I got money on myself.
Oh, he's so confident. Can the Canadian deliver? Give me a commentate on it.
It's a clean bullseye.
I would say we need to go again. Yeah. This is tiebreaker time. Pressure's on. You do not want to be beaten by an Englishman on home soil,
Absolutely.
a sport invented by Canadians. That's all I'm saying. Oh, it's good.
Double bullseye!
Honestly, I ain't felt under this much pressure for years.
I'm a bit sweaty over here.
Yeah, I'm soaked. Couldn't have gone any worse. Thanks, mate. Under all the pressure you delivered, I'm going to give you this world champion belt. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hopefully the first of many victories over the older generation this year.
Definitely say this is the biggest win of my career.
Well, this time of year, there's too much snow up in Whistler, actually, to go mountain biking. So I'm meeting Finn down in Squamish. It is another mountain bike mecca, and I'm just hoping it goes a little bit better than the axe throwing. This looks good, mate. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're in Squamish. It's definitely one of the best places around to ride.
It really is, because I guess we're, 40 minutes down the road from Whistler, and
Yeah.
there's too much snow up there. How does that affect your preparation? Is there ever a time when you can't ride around here?
Yeah, definitely. in the middle of winter, sort of like December, January, it gets a bit too snowy, even here and a bit in Vancouver as well. So sort of like a 2-month enforced break and just go skiing and hang out at home.
Do you see that as a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a good thing, just so I get a bit of time off the bike, so then when I come back to it, I got, you know, a lot of fire in me. Yeah, ready to go.
Yeah. All
For
right,
sure.
well, let's go ride. Well, that is an amazing trail and an amazing setup. I feel really jealous of where you live, mate. I'll tell you that. You know, this season there's a lot of pressure on your shoulders, but I think maybe what's impressed me as much as your riding is just how strong your head is. I don't think it's going to get to you.
Yeah, I try not to let it get to me, you know, just stay focused on my riding, having fun, trying to get results a little bit, but mainly just trying to ride the best that I can, and I think that'll get me there.
You've got 2 world champions as teammates, you're on a great team. I feel like everything's in place for you as well. We're going to see you beating Bruni.
When it comes to Bruni, I've already beaten him this year, so just try and keep that going.
Ow. Oh! I ain't doing that. That's dangerous, man. Can you get out on them?
I broke my wrist on one.
Right, that's enough. Should it look like I nearly ate shit then? Yeah, it felt like it and all. But it's not easy. Go,